Ja, ich weiß nicht, was ich machen soll, weil egal wie ich es mache es falsch. Du kannst diesen Part nicht richtig machen. Das Ende von dem Chip kannst du nicht richtig machen. Egal wie du es machst, du machst es falsch. Aber es ist mir egal. Relaxation music, baby. Fuck this level every single fucking second. I got fucking relaxation music. Here. Relaxing meditation. That's what's written there. Yes, baby. I'm so good at this. Hate this level. Hate every fucking second of this level. Kill it. Absolutely kill it. Afterthoughts right now. Oh, here we are. Normally, I would talk about the level. I would talk about Aftermath. But we're not doing that now. I just want to talk about everything. I want to talk about GD and me as a person. I want to talk about my GD career, you know? Because Aftermath is the only level I've ever dropped. And it left a big wound. Because every time I beat something, I had the thought in my head that said, you gave up on Aftermath. You beat it. But to what price? You gave up on that. You can't even beat that, no matter how many extremes you can beat. I just wasn't able. You weren't able to beat that. I wasn't able to beat that. And I think real strange, comes from the inside. I can train as much as I want. I can just lift as many weights as I want. I can do whatever I want to have physical strength. But that doesn't matter. That doesn't matter at all if you're mentally weak. And this is like Aftermath for me. Because real strength comes from just never giving up. Standing up one more time, then you fall. Like, Aftermath is the best example. I dropped it and how do I describe it? It was stuck. It was just stuck in my head. I can't find a better description than this. It was just stuck in my head. Because I haven't beaten it. I just gave up. And now I've beaten it. And it took me everything. I literally needed relaxation music. Relaxing meditation music. That's what it actually called. That's the real name of my playlist. Like, I just used meditation music to calm myself down because I was very close to freaking out, but I didn't. I used my relaxation music and I was pretty happy. Like, for example, I died to 82, but I had my relaxation music on, so I just didn't quit the level, quit the game and just got mad. No, I just said, I don't care. I just keep going. I will beat that no matter what happens. And that's also the reason why, in my opinion, attempts just don't matter. Attempts don't matter because no matter how many attempts it takes you just the mental strength to just stand up one more time, then you fall. Like, every time you try to give up, but you don't. That's where the strength comes in, because you don't give up. You stand up. You fall and fail and you stand up. And you don't give up. You stand up and stand up and stand up and stand up and again and again and again. You know, by the way, today is the day of repetition, so I will repeat myself a few times. I will use that stylistic device of just repeating myself a bit, because first of all it's cool, not really, but just because of the day and because it's actually pretty cool, to be honest. So where was I? Yeah, giving up is never an option. Just imagine what would happen if everyone would just give up. That would just give up. Sorry, wrong tempos. I'm pretty sorry. My English isn't the yellow from the egg, if you know what I'm talking about. I think that said everything, but well, enough of the joke. So back to the more serious stuff I was talking about. Just no matter what you do in this game, no matter what you want to beat, just do it. Just don't give up. Just stand up one more time. And if it takes you a break, then it takes a break. Take your break. Use your break and play something else. Play something you want to. For example, I had a longer break from GD when I was playing darts a lot, or chess, or Paper Mario 2, the Thousand Year Door. I got the Switch remake and I have the original version for my emulator, and I played that a lot and just didn't play GD. But I still beat the level. I still beat levels. I beat more than one, of course. And that's because I don't give up. I don't give up on GD. I don't give up on Aftermath. I don't give up on Redwood, even though it was the worst level I've ever played. And yes, that's still the point. Aftermath isn't the worst level, even though I dropped it for a period of time. It's not the worst level I've ever played, and it doesn't even get a 0, just to spoiler that. But I will come to Aftermath later. I just want to say, don't give up. Just don't. Don't give up. You know, little children learn how to walk, and they do it in the way they get up, they walk, they fall, they cry. They get up again, and they walk again, and they will fall again, and they will cry again, but they will get up again. And that's the important point. Get up, walk. Get up and walk, and you can do it. You know, everyone, or not everyone, sorry. Not everyone can walk, but everyone that can walk because he never gave up as a children, and he has working legs. So I'm very sorry for that example. I just realized that you of course can't walk if you are not able physically to walk. So that I'm pretty sorry about that, but you know what I try to say. You should know what I'm trying to say here. I'm trying to say that you shouldn't give up, and that's the main topic about this video. Don't give up. I already said it. I hated every second in Aftermath. I hated every second, and my review of Aftermath will be extremely long in the description because it would be too long for the video right now, because I'm talking way too long right now. So I just talk a bit personal stuff like the never giving up thing, and to be honest, Aftermath really haunted me. It really haunted me because I gave up on it, and now I don't have this feeling anymore. I feel free. I just feel free because I beat that. I beat the level I always thought was impossible for me because the level was too bad, or I was too bad. I don't know. I don't even know. But I did it. I never gave up. And you also should never give up. If you're watching that to this point, just let me tell you, never gave up. You're worth it. You're just worth getting up more than you just fall. You just fall, you get up again, and you are worth it. You deserve it. You deserve to get up. You deserve to get up multiple times. And you deserve to get up the last time before you don't fall again. You know, you deserve it. Because if you go the same way of never giving up, of always getting up, you just deserve to do whatever you try to do. You know? So that's the thing for me right now. Just never give up. Please, never give up. And with this, I'm just out. So, peace. Ciao. Tschüss. Bye. Sayonara. Okay, that's all languages. Sorry. So, goodbye.